It has been a while since my last vlog. I actually have to go back through my YouTube videos to see just when. I think my last video was the pantry tour, but before that was just like a regular vlog. And I think it was their sofa showing up. So it's been that long. The house looks completely different now. As you can see, I have like pendant lighting behind me. The kitchen is pretty much done. I'm gonna run you guys through the ground floor today, just kind of run you through everything that we've gotten done. So it'll be kind of like an impromptu first floor house tour. It's not fully finished, but it's at a point where it's kind of like starting to come together, and I'm really happy with it. I'm really proud of it. I think it looks beautiful, but today is a somewhat eventful day. Not really, but it is Friday. I hope you guys are well, and I just hope you're staying safe with everything that's happening with COVID, and just kind of creating safe spaces for yourself to do with the shit that's going on in the world. So Laith is just fascinated by the guys working outside, so he's actually not eating his breakfast, but my coffee machine just beeped, so I'm gonna pour myself a cup of coffee and then we can get our day started. Just a quick update. We've done a lot of things in the house. Laith is now potty trained, which is a huge thing. We've had our driveway paved, we have sidewalks, and I think right now we're in the final phase of the front yard landscaping with all the houses. So today I am meeting with a plant lady. I found a lady who runs a plant shop out of her house, but before that we're actually taking Laith uniform shopping. He starts pre-kindergarten in September. 3 months ago, we just got a couch. So I put Laith down to watch some TV so I can run you guys through it. You're gonna see lots of new things. I've turned into a crazy plant lady, so it's not just my lone fiddle leaf fig and my pothos now. I have plants all over this floor, and I plan to add more. I'm also propagating some plants, so I'll show you guys that too. But yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. So I have my coffee. Let's run through the house, okay? I'm super excited. Starting from our front door, you can see the entire first floor. That's what I really love about the space, that it's so open concept. This is kind of what we did to the entryway. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you know how this happened, but I absolutely love this space. This is that vintage mirror I told you guys about. It's heavier than Laith probably, but it's so nice, and it is kind of like pulling apart at the edges there, but that's actually what I love about it, because it's the same distance on all corners, so it looks kind of intentional. And then I just have like this lovely pampas kind of arrangement here, and an orchid, which was a housewarming gift from our friends Janice and Lee. And then I just kind of like have my Uda Sans candle. I have some books here, and then my key holder. And then that's that pretty much. So ultimately the plan for this space is to just put I want to put two lovely macrame ottomans down there, maybe like an umbrella stand. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. But this console, actually, it was very hard to find a console that would fit in this space. It's such a weird space that consoles aren't really this small, and so it was always either like 6 inches too small or 1 or 2 inches too big. And so what we did was we bought a computer desk, a laptop desk from IKEA, and it fit perfectly. It's the same height as a console table, and it works lovely. And then we did the board and batten wall in the back, just a plain panel wall. Hina and I planned this out and did it together. The only mistake we made is that we bought the wrong wood. Hina should have gotten MDF, but instead she got plywood, which is a lot thicker and it's a lot harder to work with. But we managed to just kind of make it work by sealing up any spaces in between the pieces, and then we painted it. And then on this side, I tied up the curtains so that this plant here can get some light. This plant likes to be left alone. It's a Ficus microcarpa, or a Chinese banyan tree. And so I could grow it like a bonsai, but I like the bushiness of it, so I'm hoping she just kind of grows out bushy. I want her to get nice and big and bushy. That's my goal for that. So that's why I tied up this curtain here so that she can get the light streaming in from the window. And then over here, I have my plant propagations. For those of you who don't know, I've basically turned into a crazy plant lady and I'm propagating all of my plants. This is pretty much the dining room. The only thing we need for this space is a lovely rug, and I want to put a bar cart either in that corner or this corner. I feel like this corner will serve a bar cart really well, and then I probably just like move the plant over a little bit, but I think a bar cart under here would be lovely. And then I do plan on changing the photos here to something a little bit more vintage with a little bit more of a traditional frame. But I can't find a matching pair that I like, so these are here for now. But once I do, these are gonna move up to the guest room because I feel like they're just a little bit too modern for this space. So that's that. And then we have these lovely curtains. These linen curtains I got from Zara, and I made a mistake because I didn't know Zara sold these in singles. So I bought one thinking I was getting a pair, but only one showed up, so I had to buy the second one, which I think is pretty shitty that Zara charges like $130 for one curtain, but I got it 50% off, so technically I paid $130 for a pair, which in all honesty is not that expensive. So that's what we have going on here. These are 9-foot ceilings, so the original curtains that we had here didn't work for the space because they were for like an 8-foot room, but these work really well, and they're lovely, and they stream the light so beautifully, and they're just nice and heavy, and they're just like a beautiful natural color that kind of complements the dining room really well. So this is pretty much our dining table. Got this runner from Crate & Barrel. I got it on sale. It was like $39 down from $99, and it's kind of like a thick bamboo type material, but I think it looks really nice. And then just our centerpieces here. This was a rehome vintage find. Got it from somebody who I got some other things from. I just put some dried baby's breath in there, and then I have my pothos here because she gets lovely light in this spot. What else can I show you guys in this space? Yes, dining chairs are from Structube. They were super affordable at $160 a piece, and they match our dining table perfectly. So now we're in the living room. And as you can see, this looks completely different from the last time you guys saw it. We have this side table that Hina will not let me get rid of, but I haven't styled it yet. And I'm thinking now I'm gonna style it with some vintage vases and jars on the bottom, jugs. And then I'm gonna put some plants on top, and I think it'll look really nice. It gets lots of light here, so I think I'm gonna just style it with plants and vintage jars. I got this pot from Sheridan Nurseries for $20. It's heavy as hell, but it's lovely. Moving forward, we got a new TV. This is the Samsung Frame TV. It's the 75-inch, I believe. It's absolutely stunning. When it's off, it doesn't look like a TV. It just looks like a giant piece of art. And I just love how flush it is to the wall. It just kind of hangs like a picture frame, which is lovely. And then we got this TV stand, and this was from Wayfair as well. I really love the cane covering the front there, and it helps us to hide all of our boxes and everything, and it just looks nice and seamless, and it just looks, I don't know, I think it looks beautiful. I also want to decorate the top of this, so this is another thing that we need to work on. And then we still have these here. I'm probably not going to get rid of them. I'm probably going to end up putting these in Late's room once we decide on the coffee table, or if we're going to get a coffee table at all. It's not a really big space, and we want to get something that kind of works with this. So yeah, and this is our new rug. This was actually given to us by Hina's brother, so it looks really good. And I think this just looks a lot better than the black rug that was here, especially when the TV stand came in. It was just too much, and the black rug just showed dust so much. It just did not look really cool. And so I feel like this really kind of completes the space, and it just looks very cozy. And we put a rug pad under this as well, so it's really comfy underfoot, and it looks really good. So that's pretty much this space. And then as you can see, more plants. This is a clay vase that I found on Kijiji, and this I paid maybe like $5 for this, and I just kind of forged some branches from outside and I put them in there. As you can see, this branch here is dying, so I'm probably gonna take her out. This mirror, this was also a vintage find on Kijiji, never used. This lady bought it from an antique shop to put in her daughter's nursery. It didn't work for the space, so she sold it and I got it, lovely price. And I also found this African queen on Kijiji, and I'm very, very happy with her. I think she looks beautiful on my mantle, and just a little homage to my ancestry. All right, so let's move into the kitchen. Just to kind of get it out of the way, let's talk about the lighting before we talk about the kitchen. So we recently had pot lights installed all over the house. This is probably my most absolute favorite thing ever. My uncle, he's a contractor. He has his own construction company, and so he was able to get one of his electricians in. So that's the living room pot lights. I'll back up so you can see it. So in total, we had 9 pot lights installed in the living room, 7 in the dining room, and 5 in the kitchen. So we had these beautiful pendant lights installed. Well, actually, Hina installed them herself, but these are the Japanese origami inspired lighting. They're through Mateo, but we got them from Union Lighting, which I think is supplied by Mateo Lighting. But anyways, I'll post a link to them down below. But this is pretty much what the kitchen's looking like. We've talked about the kitchen before, so this is nothing new. Got a new jute sisal rug, and it looks lovely. So that is pretty much everything that has happened on the ground floor. We've, like I said, later on today, we're gonna go uniform shopping with Laith to get his uniform. It can only just be me and him because of everything with COVID. They're only allowing one parent to come with a child. Masks are mandatory inside public spaces right now, and Laith's plan is to, his school's plan is to have him come back full-time in September. They're only going to be 8 students in his class. You just ate breakfast. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing? Yeah. If you guys like the house, and if you do, let me know in the comment section below if you have any suggestions or recommendations, or if you have any requests for videos that you would like to see. My memory card got filled up, so I had to kind of like switch it over quickly. But Laith's breakfast is done. Lunch is done, and I'm about to quickly make mine. I'll show you what he has. So he just has some tortellini buttered pasta.
Mommy, I put some. Yourself.
No, Baba, you feed yourself. Put some butter, sun-dried tomato pesto, a little bit of salt, and then some parm on top, and this is pretty much it. He has it with water because he loves water. He doesn't really drink juice or milk. Try again. Pick a color. What color do you? Oh, very good. See, you know how to feed yourself. You just don't want to. So I think this pot I got from Sheridan will actually be really good for the rubber tree. This was like, I think I paid like $5 for this. It was $15, 60% off. So it was like super, super cheap. It's nice and heavy, and I think my rubber tree will fit in here. Perfect. Oh, it is actually perfect. Like, it fit perfectly. So I think I'm gonna put her closer to the window so that she can get more light. I'm gonna cut the vlog off here. It's 7:30. Laith has to get ready for bed, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.